VJPro.
VJPro. Enrich your communication.
Expand your audience.
Hello, my name is Marco. I'm from Axel Technology. Today I'd like to talk to you about VJPro. VJPro is our visual radio, and it's a very nice and new concept. If you have a radio station, VJPro allows you to create a content that you can broadcast as video, as a TV signal, on cable, satellite, or as an IP stream. VJPro is not a simple, let's say, music TV. It's not just a playlist of video clips which goes on air, nor is it a simple webcam that you can put on your website. It's much more. It actually allows you to create a real broadcast quality TV signal, which is actually has the same artistic content of what exactly you put on air on your radio. We are here in a typical scenario, which is a radio studio, and we have an audio console and a radio automation, and of course microphones and headphones. This is very common and typical for a radio program to go on air. Usually the DJ interacts with the audio console and with the automation to create your radio content. Just to start talking about the VJPro, I'll make some practical example. VJPro actually analyzes the status of the radio automation and of the console to reproduce the video content which follows the radio content.
VJPro.
VJPro. Enrich your communication.
Expand your audience.
In this case, I have a song on air from my radio automation, which is Everybody's Changing Key. And if I look at my TV, my visual radio on TV, I have the exact same song on there. So whenever the DJ changes the songs or put any other song on there, I'm going to skip the song right now, and the VJPro follows. So I have a new song on there on radio and the same exact song on TV. This is true not only for songs, but also for jingles and for advertisement and for any audio content that you have on radio. There's an association between the audio content and video content which allows the video to follow exactly. Media separation is one of the concepts of the visual radio. Usually audio files in radio have their own format and their own quality. In video, video files are completely separated as far as media is concerned from the radio archive. So the radio continues to go on air with its regular files without changing any workflow in your radio station, while video files go on air completely separate. Usually they are MP4 or compressed videos with AAC audio. Usually they do not have enough quality. The audio in the video files does not have enough quality to go on radio, and that's why we like to keep those separate. What does this mean? That there's not really any synchronism between the radio and the TV as far as audio is concerned. So whoever is listening to radio, of course, is listening to good quality audio file. Whoever is watching the TV is actually watching a video clip or a video file which has its own audio, so it's perfectly in sync.
VJPro.
VJPro.
VJPro. Video
Follows audio.
Live shows, whenever you do a live show on radio, you will use your microphones, and maybe you will have some guests. In this case, I have 2 microphones. So what we do is we just install cameras in the radio studios, and they can be 3 or 4 cameras, and each camera is actually the shot of the camera is actually directly related to each microphone. Each microphone is related to a fader on the console. So the VJPro actually analyzes the status of the faders, and according to the combination of faders, he will actually automatically put on your cameras. So if I pull up the fader of the DJ, I have 2 cameras which are pointing at this moment at the DJ microphone, so the VJPro will actually start switching between the camera as if there was a virtual director inside, just to move a little bit of the scenes. If I pull up any other microphones, maybe for my guests, then there's a slideshow of cameras going on here, and they will automatically switch between one camera and the other. So this means that whenever you have a talk show or interview, or you have some guests in the studio, operating on the console actually has an effect on the visual radio, creating a TV show which is exactly the same representation, the same content that you're doing on radio. So essentially, the philosophy which is on the back of the DJPRO is that the radio station does not need any real knowledge of video engineering or video technology, because using the radio automation and the radio console is enough to create a very high quality TV content, TV signal content. And this is great because it means that you don't need extra engineers or extra personnel in the radio station to manage your TV signal.
Video follows audio.
VJPro.
VJPro
VJPro. Video
follows audio.
I want to talk to you about audio routing. There is a specific audio routing to follow in the VJPro architecture. Why? Usually DJs are used to speaking over the music as a voiceover. So if I pull up my microphone and I was a DJ, I would talk on top of the music, lowering the audio level of the music. So the DJs are kind of used to doing this job. So in the VJPro architecture, there's a kind of a nice and cute way of routing the audio signals. So the audio of the video clips actually re-enters the audio console, and with just one fader, I'm not only lowering the audio on the radio output, but I'm actually lowering the audio on an auxiliary output, on a sub output of the VJPro. So actually doing a voiceover on radio and lowering the music on the radio will produce the same exact effect on the TV output. So this is kind of a nice add-on for this routing. Not all consoles can do this type of routing. Usually middle and high-end range digital consoles can do this type of routing, but there are workarounds that we can achieve also with analog consoles. So the VJPro can actually work with any radio console and any automation. The highest level of integration, of course, is with Axel consoles and Axel automation, but it will work with any product on the market.
VJPro.
VJPro. Enrich your communication.
Expand your audience.
So what do I need to start with a VJPro TV signal on my website or on cable or on satellite? Of course you need the VJPro product. The VJPro is sold as a turnkey server. Inside the server actually you have some professional video cards which allow you to have 2 streams of video. So the video server actually always has an A player for video clips and a B player for video clips, and this is because we support external video mixing, so we're doing high-end transition between the video clips using hardware and not software. Not only the VJPro server gives you an output for graphics, which is layered on top of the video, which is nice and automatic. We'll see that later. And what else do you need? You need a video mixer, and you can choose between three models, which are vMix, which is a software-based virtual video mixer, TriCaster, and an ATEM, Blackmagic ATEM video mixer. And of course, you need some cameras. Cameras can be, you can have various grades and various quality. The cameras I have installed right now are very nice HD mini cameras, but the quality can be chosen and any camera can be attached to the video mixer and you're set up to go. So that's the composition of the system.
VJPro.
VJPro.
The new communication channel.
I'd like to talk to you about graphics now. Whenever a song is on air, automatically the DJPRO will superimpose graphics onto the video signal. We call this song info, so title and author of the song will be viewed, will be displayed onto the TV signal, and the metadata is retrieved directly from the radio automation. You can actually assign different graphic templates to the different genders of the audio that you go on air. So jingles can go with their graphics, songs can go with their own graphics, news can change graphics as well. And you can customize this graphics. We give you a tool called the CG Composer, which allows you to create really nice and amazing graphics to put on air. Of course, all this is done automatically in an unattended way. So the DJ or the audio engineer in charge of the console really doesn't have to do anything to create this this complete broadcast quality TV signal. If any way you want to manually intervene, VJPro has a GUI on which the operator can modify any graphical template or switch to any camera or source. So just to give an example, I'm going to put on here some different graphics. For example, I have a news template which is kind of nice, and we're getting the news from an RSS feed. Or for example, I'm going to put on there the contact information, so my Facebook and my Twitter addresses. We also have a plugin called the Social Hub, and the Social Hub allows the DJ to connect to many social sources, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Skype, and others, and retrieve the chats in a text format and automatically send that text on air as graphics, which is kind of nice.
Video follows audio.
VJPro.
VJPro
VJPro. Video
follows audio.
So as the world evolves, we know that especially young people are getting their media more and more from handhelds rather than from TVs or radio sets. So VJPro allows a radio station to actually go from media to multimedia. So it's not only audio, but it's actually a real high quality TV signal. And this TV signal can be sent to webcast, to IP streaming on your website, to YouTube Live or Facebook Live, and of course cable TV or satellite TV or terrestrial TV. And actually it's a great way for a radio station to reach more viewers, more people, and to actually get a better share of the market. The other nice thing about the VJPro is actually it has a very low cost of maintaining. convenience, since you don't need extra personnel or expertise apart from what the radio station already has to actually operate the system.